Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So as usual, starting off with Euro-USD, and we're still pretty much in this holding pattern here on the 8 hour. You can see two levels I gave you yesterday didn't quite breach to the upside, formed a hanging man there, so it's 122.405, and then we've basically got this level to the downside. You have 121.802. This in the middle here you can actually just ignore for now. That is the structure that we have. Concern that I do have at the moment is we've got a grouping and potentially a crossover of the oscillators starting to brew at the moment. So hanging man follow through, that typically would give us at least one more bar down. So I think we're just range bound at the moment. I don't think there's really anything we can look for right now. If you look at yesterday's price action, pretty much a megaphone formation, and that's a holding pattern. So that's consolidation, that's a holding pattern, and also confusion. You can see big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, big down. So nothing really on offer there. I think by the looks of things we're going to be holding this until Friday. So we're waiting for the jobs number on Thursday, and then we're waiting for the non-farm payroll on Friday. So I think that's pretty much what's on offer at the moment. So I'm not going to try read anything to that. This is sit on hands for me. Moving across to US dollar, Japanese yen. Pretty much a similar scenario. You can see we came back onto the structure here, and that was 109.351, and basically bounced around a bit there. So if we come to the hour, you're going to see pretty much a similar price action. You can see big up, big down, big up. So I'm going to leave this level in here because it is holding up price a little bit. That's 109.613. So 109.613, sorry, 693. No, I lie. 109.613 and then 109.351. Those are the two levels we need to pay attention to. Just bear in mind level to the upside here of 109.823. So you have got a bit of a fractal above this level, so that would be kind of the top of this double bottom. You break, retest, and then continue. But that's also sit on hands. I don't think there's anything on offer there just yet. Moving on to British pound, Japanese yen. So we had a flag forming yesterday, a fake out to the top of the flag, and this seems to happen quite a bit lately, and then came back down to the structure here. So didn't quite get to the structure, and there is a little gap here as well, and that gap is, I just want to get the close here, that's 154.805. so there's a gap at 154.805, and then we've got a zone of support here at 154.823 and 154.681 with a morning gap at the moment. A bit of a crossover here. So I would anticipate we're probably going to roll, come and close this gap, and come and tag these levels here. It's very much what I think is on offer at the moment. Yesterday was one-way traffic to the downside. Not often that we get that, but anyway. Well, I think when we did the video, we were busy forming this cluster here. And I still said to you, it's not really a clean break. It's the top of the channel. And then we just came back. You can see some indecision, and then just continued making lower highs on every bar these two. Anyway, this for me does look like a little bit of a pullback into structure, may actually get a buying opportunity, but because we've got to cross over the moving averages here, we could find a bit, sort of a move to the downside and then just bounce around here until those moving averages come close together like this. Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to say we're looking for some upside, but looking at the weekly, this is also looking fairly tight. So possibly an inside bar forming on the weekly, and then a bigger move down. But the trend is up. We're just very far and extended from the moving averages. So confusion, I think, is the simple word. But I do anticipate a move down to at least close this gap at the moment, and you'll probably be able to scalp that on the 15 minutes. Yeah, so just wait for European Open, and then you'll be able to see a break of a fractal down, stop above the highs, and then look for that to close. Not much on offer there, in other words, so probably also sit on hands. And lastly, Euro British Pound, that is also sit on hands for me at the moment. It's absolutely insane that we're having this kind of consolidation. I mean, look how long this has been going on. And remember, each one of these is a week. So we really haven't had any, we had a great move up and then just sideways. We haven't had any opportunities at the moment. Did get some move yesterday. Let's just have a look at that on the hour, and you'll see we had this trend line. We had gap down, didn't quite come to support. And if I just add a level in here, you see it's kind of didn't really find a level, just dropped below the level, in sort of a bit of a range, oscillators group the upside, and then a move. Now this that's forming here with the oscillators is a bullish setup, and we have broken a trend line, and this was a pretty strong move up. But look at what happened towards the close. You've got all these confusion bars. You've got hangman, you've got range bars, you've got buyers coming in at the top. So I'd like to see structure, and the structure is, let me just get this level. We could argue that this is a bit of structure here, but this area down here offers a little bit more promise for me, which is 086147. But this is actually leaning towards a fairly good London breakout strategy play. So wait for the hour bars until the open, and then draw your range around that and trade the breakout of that range. At the moment we're going pretty much nowhere, but I would reckon deeper pullback is well worth buying opportunity. So that's something worth watching, Euro British Pound at the moment. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.